G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we'll be diving back into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, in our previous video, we pretty much caught up with Barrett. He was pretty much near the, the prison yard. But turns out Barrett's old friend, was locked up. And after losing his mind quite a bit from losing everything, he lashed out and attacked Barrett when he saw a cloud, thinking he was Sid Shinra still. Barrett lost die again, and we got attacked by Palmer, who was riding a mechanical frog, and not knowing how to pilot the flipping thing. So, today we're going to be doing side content this time, finally. So we now finally have the buggy, which will help us cross the land here. Oh, no, it's not a choker, stop. But yeah, it did say it will pick up the materials for us, which is good. We've got a heap load of side content we can do now. Ooh, I wonder. Oh, I thought we can run over that, but nope. Oh. One of those owls. Which way? This way? Ah, there it is. That is just cool. Alright, now before I do start anything else... No, oh, I didn't transmute her. I'm going to keep Barrett in there, but I'm going to swap him out for Cave Sith, because I want to put him in there for a bit. Not enemy in... yeah. Combat settings, yep. Red, thanks for all your help, buddy. I think Cave is going to be the last party member we're going to get in Rebirth here. From what I heard, I don't think Vincent or Sid will be joining us. Well, they'll be joining us, but we just can't use them in fights. It's sad, but... yeah, I'm afraid it's the way the cookie crumbles. So you've got the magnifying material. I wonder how his, wonder what Cave gameplay is going to be like here. Might as well. We'll say I definitely can't wait to get my hands on Alexander. Anyway, let's scan this. Because we still got to go find that Thornberry for Johnny there, and that's long overdue. Long overdue. A Tale of the Klein. Okay, nothing from Chadley. What's that up there, I wonder? Drain water drift. I've got 2 bits of cash. 2 bits of some cash here. Which reminds me, I probably mentioned this in the original game, but with K6's Limit Break, Dodge Roll, every time I see that, I can't help but think of like that episode from Yu-Gi-Oh! where instead of using cards, they use dice monsters, and during the thing they just go dice roll and all that. But that reminds me, wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh meant to be something different, like capsule monsters or something like that? Not like Pokemon, but like monsters that came out of actual capture capsules? Well, am I thinking of something else? Let me know in the comments below if you know anything. Itchy nose. It is nice to see the buggy get a whole new... Ooh! On Alexander's summoning crystals.
According to legends passed down in Corel, whenever humanity strays from the proper course, Alexander appears to render his righteous judgment. His pronouncements are absolute and cannot be defied. Parents sometimes tell misbehaving children that Alexander might come and smite them if they refuse to shape up.
Uh-huh. Sort of like I'm telling the tales of the boogeyman or something like that. Which, to be fair, parents do sometimes do that when their children are misbehaving. Of course, my parents never did that to me, but then again, I wasn't too much of a problem child. I mean, I was still a bit difficult to deal with because of my autism, but basically, they always just told me to firm but gentle. If that makes any sense to you guys. Cacti. Oh man. Wait, this one had a flower on it. Alright, let's find out more about this thing.
Let's do it right.
A cactrot. Okay, nothing really good we can get from it except for ether onions and planet favor.
That's it. Keep it together.
Alright, fighting as Cave Sith. Cave Sith fights with a megaphone and his trusty Moogle mount. Press square to attack while summon his Moogle with the Let's Ride ability, which will unlock more of Cave Sith's ATB commands. As the Moogle attacks, its triangle meter will steadily fill. Press the button to deploy the meter and activate Moogle abilities like Fight or Defense. While astride the Moogle, hold down square to attack alongside your fuzzy pal. Press circle to dismount and triangle to remount. The Moogle will withdraw from the fight once its HP reaches 0, but can be summoned again at will. So he's just packed with musical notes. Look at him wallop. So basically, he can't do much without his buddy there. So go dice. Oh, we got the king. Fire it. Oh, it uses randomness. Okay, this is reminding me of another game called what was it again? Lost in Random. That's right. Basically, you basically fight with using the dice to. I can't remember the exact mechanics of it, but it does revolve heavily around the dice rolls and using the power of the dice to fight your enemies. I might have to do that for my channel because, but I remember watching it. It looked like a fun game. Yeah, my microphone. So I thought for a moment there that it wasn't. All right, Alexander. Square, circle, circle, square, circle, circle. It's gonna be fun. Bit too early with the square there. There we go. How many more of these do I have to find for Alexander? One more, I think. Yeah, one more.
That was incredible. It was as if you and the crystal were actually communicating with one another.
That would be something else. Oh yeah, before I do forget. This. Not that. Region Intel, here we are. Alright. Paul was in high demand in the days of the Republic, and the wealth of Mount Corel drew miners from far and wide. Though the work was hard and dangerous, the laborers banded together to overcome their difficulties, forming a close-knit community in the process. Alas, the advent of Marco saw the protocol plummet, spelling disaster for the people of Corel as they struggled to find a way forward. Shinra proposed the construction of a Marco reactor, and after much debate, the villagers accepted the offer. The reactor was constructed with astonishing haste, but just prior to it being brought online, it was torn apart by an immense explosion, and has been left in ruins ever since. Right, the incident was happened with Barrett and his home. So basically, Shinra tried to cover it up because if word got out that the reactor blew up because of what wasn't done properly, it was faulty, then that could have spelled disaster for Shinra. Basically, they would just do everything they can to hide the flipping truth. Disgusting. Yeah, I can understand how hard it is for coal miners and all that, because my dad used to be a coal miner. Well, technically, he was a, what was the term again? Shop firer, that's right. He worked with explosives. And basically, I saw videos of it, and it was just amazing. I didn't care much of it when I was younger, but thinking about it now, my goodness. Because you have to be careful, because, yeah, I get it, explosives, very dangerous. But the way they did it is they lined it up across the ground. What the heck? Is that a bird cage? Nothing in there. But yeah, as I was saying, he lined it up across the ground and all that. I figured they had to put the charges underground, but they're all like connected to a wire and all that, and once detonated, they will go off in a line pattern, the way they were laid. What in the world? What is that, a cacti house? I'm getting off track. We'll come back to explore that later. Right now, I just want to get and find that Thornberry King. I'm going to go up the pipes. We'll go around. But yeah, if any of you have ever seen shot firing, you have to admit it is beautiful, dangerous, and amazing at the same time. But my dad, I think he was a supervisor, like making sure that people remained safe and nothing went wrong.
You guys just means with real numbers.
Gotcha.
What if you with interference? Blast those bags into oblivion!
No.
Catch us in. Let's finish this.
Hey, what about Tifa? Thinking nice thoughts?
I thought ninjas were supposed to be silent.
Oh, forgive me for interrupting your fantasies. I'll let you get back to being a perv.
Oh my goodness. Yuffie. Wait, so we're already here now, so unless do we have to go over there? No, because that's where Johnny is exactly. Maybe the king's somewhere in this area? Well, there was a choker I stopped for a sec. But yeah, I did go out to the mines once, but it was during a time when my dad wasn't exactly, well, when they weren't blasting anything. Just doing a quick side inspection to see that everything's prepared for the next day. Oh, flipping sandworm. Sorry, landworm.
It's on you. Leave it to me. Game over, pal.
Okay. Oh, come on. That is just bad timing.
You're about to catch a cold.
Freeze.
Feeling a bit chilly? Bang, bang! Keep pouring it on! You got this!
Take the lead. Give it to Nothing to it.
Just how does he summon a Moogle in and out of battle, I wonder? Teleportation magic or something along those lines? Sorry. Choking on stomach. Let's go to the other side first. Although I wonder, is the Tonberry inside that house? The one that's covered in the green stuff. Yeah, we see the owl down there. Okay, so that must be where the owl's trying to point us towards. What do you got, Chadley?
Cloud. I've detected proto-relic signals emanating from nearby modular reactor. I'm sending you its location, and would like
Chadley?
Uh-oh. Sandstorm must have kicked up or something. Transmission go through?
Yeah.
So we need to go over there for the proto relic. We'll go over to the life spring first before we do that. I think it's down in the cave there. Yeah, hang on a sec, Al. Down this way? Yeah, yeah. Oh, too fast. The Stone Bowl Life Spring. R1. I don't know why I'm pressing triangle to try and exit. Alright, let's try and read this one. I hit it too early. Nice. Two more to find. What you got, Chadley?
Cloud! Upon analyzing the data from the life spring, I was able to locate a new transmuter chip.
That's good.
The chip can be found in a village abandoned due to desertification. This erosion will spread if left unchecked, and eventually, the entire village will be swallowed by the sands. Do try to collect the chip before that happens.
So it's just pretty much a bit north of us. Okay. Okay. We'll head there next. We need to try and get back to playing remaking against that so I can get those unlocked scenes. Shows you the village. Hey there. It's coming from inside the house. And it's coming from the other side of the house. Here we are. Packing. Benson and Atomic Cow. Fire up. God, no way.
Deal with that. Be ready for the I'm doing it!
So long.
Oh, perfect timing. Need a tank there. Thank you. And then we got the bird trap. What? Must be another quest related item. Smells like the valve for Johnny and the windmill plant. And that's everything. The Hands Abyssal Bangle. Can't speak tonight. Then I can never speak every night. Oh. Ugh. Okay, dismount. I think we're gonna explore the desert with the buggy here. Sorry, Johnny. What am I doing? Anything else to say, Johnny?
Oh, I bet you'll just yoink the crown right off the king's head. Can't wait to see it in person. Just don't keep me waiting too long. We Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the desert heat.
You're not the one exploring the desert. Is it going to be one of those enemies that only appear after you defeat the other combat fiends? That's what I'm starting to think. Let's see, where to go next. There's a fiend over here, so... let's have a look at that one. Yeah, I think that's the way back to the prison over there. No, not there. Yeah, actually. Oh. White chick. Boy chick. Yeah, I know I saw that cat car, but yeah, don't worry about it now. There we go. I think when we finish exploring the desert, we'll head back to the Gold Saucer to finish off some of the mini games there. By then, might not be still another episode or so away. Now, how do we get up this ridge here? I think I probably missed it. Yeah, let me just turn it back around. Oh, hang on a sec. I think we've got an area where there's a lot of chests located. A cache spot. Yeah, the rust-laddered reservoir. I'm sure I was saying that wrong. Swallow Song Bracer. That would sound similar to Silk Song. Another game I'm waiting for to come out for Hollow Knight. And yes, a very difficult Dark Souls-like Metroidvania game. And I've been waiting for that sucker to come out for a while now, but still nothing. And we've been waiting ages. Ages! I may do Hollow Knight for the channel, but we'll see. We'll see. Another sandstorm. Anyway, let's get back on track to what that fiend I was trying to find. Whee! So I think we have to go up this way. Yeah.
You're gonna regret this! It's on you. Leave it to me! Your turn now!
About damn time! Suck it! Suck on this! You're done! See ya! Oh, you in trouble now!
Yeah, he never really stood a chance against Barrett.
Serious ass whooping.
Correction, I guess when he does his overcharge.
You see me fighting!
Okay, so the Phoenix this way. So we'll look up here first, see if there's anything we can. Nope, some boxes. I don't think we can go inside there, can we? No, no. More cactus.
Taste it out. Yeah, ain't no thing. It's on now. See ya.
You mother.
Gotta love it. Shit hurts. Go.
I'm not just a fortune teller.
Nice. Well, there we go to the right this time, probably because I had it so close to actually being filled up. But hey, we still got it, so that counts as something. What the heck is that? Is that a... Okay, that really freaked me out, because that did look like a lot of cactus.
Doesn't that rock kind of look like a cactuar?
It's just your imagination.
No, it definitely looks like one. Is there something we're meant to be doing with that? Maybe there's something for later. Maybe. Shut up, phone. Ugh, what's that? Yeah, it's nothing. Oh, be quiet.
Oh, monsters! Come out, wherever you are.
I got pressure.
Clear things to your various commencing diet protocol. Humans love spinners on a diet of desert insects, which it ingests along with a heaping helping of grit and rock. No self-care, it's regurgitating actions. The creature holds it in reserve as a weapon to fell more prey. Such evolutionary adaptations are simply par for the course in this arid biome. Analysis of this variant will offer us greater insight into life in the desert. Your assistance is much appreciated. He left while he can!
Suck on this.
Jeez.
Allow me.
Okay, no weaknesses, but I hit it off and mine was from the sand, so damage is a lesser counterpart.
Deal with that. I'll fight the fifth and claw for make it count now. then!
Nothing can stand against you.
Get all you got!
Just take a deep breath.
You may
You can do
Give
it.
'em hell!
need to heal up.
There we go.
I almost feel sorry.
You're in for it.
All objectives completed. You've accrued a lot of great data, thanks to you.
Yeah, that was challenging. I think we need to find 3 more to get all of them here. Yeah, 3 more. I think then after that we can find the Tonberry King. Well, maybe we need to find all the life springs. I can't remember which one it is, to be honest. I say we head for another tower, so still got quite a few to get. You can go back up here. There's 3 more towers to find, so we'll start heading for this one over here. So what, we can't jump down? Or we can pull the buggy. That's our tower over there. And sadly, that's not a rest stop. A bit of everything. It's cool that we can still use heal items and spells in the car. Okay, let's get this tower up and running.
Keep your cool. Take it from here.
Need my help,
I can't believe I dodged that. Especially as Barrett. Ah.
Whatever.
Suck on this!
And you need to wait for them to... Oi.
Gonna make me do everything? Pushing it. Leave it to me!
Alright. Roll the dice. Lucky 3. Ow. Well, could use a bit of healing here.
Feeling good.
This is what your limit break is. Magic bonk box. What in the world? Goodness me, he's just wacky and crazy. But no, I should check. Does he have any other equipment? Yeah, he's got the iron megaphone. That's material, but fortune telling deals. There is great or small, perhaps just get your fortune told. So we had to basically use it to finish off an enemy. At one time. I know I'm just doing this again, but Yuffie, get in here. And again, I do love the Scottish or Welsh or Irish accent they gave Kate. I can't tell which one it is, and I will admit I am dash stupid. Tell the difference. And there's a little sugar chick over there. Hey, where do we need to go? Rest there? Thank you. And what is...
This must be the sandstorm.
What about it? So the sand caused soil interference? What the?
Drawn was I to the warrior's presence, and lo, whither should it lead me but these sweltering sands?
What is this thing?
No way.
What misfortune for you to venture so far for treasure already claimed. You would do well to leave, that I may collect what is by rights mine.
You think the proto-relic is yours?
Proto what now? Relic, you say? Ha! A ridiculous name, unworthy of my treasure. What you knaves covet is none other than a prize in my resplendent arsenal. Get... Uh-oh. Oh. This form! I can hold it no longer! Oh no, down I go!
The product were like,
What was that?
Oh, thank goodness I finally got through. Are you alright?
somewhat.
I'm fine. But what the hell was that just now?
I'm investigating the matter as we speak. In my initial analysis of the sand entity, I detected a proto-relic-like signal. I'm unsure how they're connected, but I fear we might be after the same thing.
Of course we are.
There's no telling where it might appear next. Please, be careful.
I say we just follow the sandstorms. Oh yeah, I was forgot. So, yeah, Gilgamesh. He just comes in many shapes and forms. And what was he going to try and call it again? Is that a reference to a certain armband that you get as a bit of armor in Final Fantasy? I don't know. Thanks, Sugar Chick.
signal is growing stronger. Perhaps there is a proto-relic in the nearby reactor.
You mean that thing?
It's been altered, though it doesn't appear these modifications were made by Shinra.
Nope.
Whoever's responsible may be waiting within. Proceed with caution.
I think it was the cacti that did all this. A mysterious power blocks the way inside.
It's some sort of monster's den. A fortress, if you will.
Whatever it is, I don't think we can get inside.
Whoa.
Commencing scan. I believe I have a match. The symbols resemble those found in the Book of Kings, an ancient tome. Allow me to translate. Interesting. Well then, in order to unlock this door, you'll need to locate a cactuar rock hidden somewhere in the desert.
What kind of rock?
A mineral deposit named for its distinct cactuar shape. Now that Cloud has made contact with this door, the rock we seek should be marked by a green glow.
We just went near that.
Wait, do you happen to see a cactuar-shaped statue anywhere nearby?
Oh,
That's it! That statue should guide you to the rock I spoke of, which in turn will serve as the key to the door.
So we must prove ourselves worthy.
I know you can do it.
We were just already near that thing before. Seeking the cacti rocks. Hold up to raise the cacti statue aloft, then follow the light it emits to locate its corresponding rock. Ah, wait, so it has there multiple ones in the desert? Well, lucky for us, we know where to go for this one. Let's get in the buggy. Oh, not to go too fast, fat boy. Old Soul's parking garage. That must be what that is over there. So we can park the buggy inside it. Cool. Stay away from us. Where is it again? I want to saw it. Around here. Ah, that. Oh, it's glowing green now. Whoa. How did the... We have to fight him? A mega? Oh, sorry, orange. I'm... Jeez.
Here we go. Too bad. All right.
Man, you gotta hit them while they're trying to attack.
No more fighting nice.
Welcome for trying.
Nice.
Here goes.
Oh, shit.
What the heck?
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Hey, you think there are any more of these amazing rocks out there?
Your pliability is most impressive.
Whatever. Let's go.
Let's return there and see what to do. Luckily we got... We can't fast travel? Oh man. I think they're trying to stop us from doing that because maybe we need maybe there's a cutscene for when we approach there. Hold on to your stomach, Goofy. We got another one. Well, did I not? Hey, careful, buddy. You trying to get yourself run over? Did I not pick... No, I sat down there, but I did not pick it up. That was my fault entirely. There you go. So yeah, that was my stupidity. Alright. Okay. Down we go. Sounds like we've got cacti in here.
Oh, they're adorable. What are they saying? You know?
To them, the proto-relic is the treasure of the sands, it seems, which they have kept safe for generations.
You can understand them?
Moreover, they are duty-bound to ensure its safety until its rightful owner comes to claim it.
Wonder who that is.
For all we know, it could simply be a myth.
You're saying these guys have their own fairy tales? Sounds pretty silly to me.
Hang on a sec. Who are you calling a fairy?
What?
Whoa! No need for all that.
What the heck?
Name's G. Kid G. Descended from a long line of goblins. I look after these cactuars. It's a duty passed down to me from my forebears.
A goblin?
Wait, you can talk?
Speech ain't that hard, lady. Where there's a will, there's a way. Given your present company, I'm shocked you haven't shaken that preconception.
Yeah.
He does have a point.
True, we got a talking dog.
Our scripture, the Book of Kings. Unto those who seek the treasure of these sands, a trial shall be given. If you think you've got what it takes to be the treasure's rightful owner, you're gonna have to prove it first.
Where'd they all come from?
So they can talk.
Now your trial. Take down the cactuars within the time allotted. If you can. Oh, it looks like we have ourselves a volunteer.
Who? Me?
Cacti Crush, Youth is strong. Test your mind against the army of spiny speedsters in this race against the clock. Defeat as many cacti as possible within the time limit. Each cacti defeated will add to your score. Reach the target score before time runs out to win. Cacti comes in all shapes and sizes and point values, with some even boasting special properties. For example, gladiators are more susceptible to standard physical attacks, while magic stars are vulnerable to magic attacks, like Yuffie's ninjutsus. Okay. So, if you want, 2,500 points for the Crescent Moon charm. Fun. Let's give it a go then. This is going to be probably another nightmare like we did back in Yuffie's DLC. We have to avoid getting hit. Look at the rainbow one. Oh, we really got the rainbow one. The rainbow one. Let's try it again. Because we are just getting a very, very low score. But then again, they aren't giving out smaller points, so I need to be a bit faster and manage use abilities as I can. Probably will be cutting a lot of this out, guys. Unless I have some idea what to do. Yeah, big ones are really annoying. I've nailed that one. That's probably because I was in ninjutsu, going for ninjutsu. I don't know. But yeah, it's doing damage to them now. And that was a lot better. One moment, guys. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, we passed it. It's just didn't get the top score.
Gotta say, I'm impressed.
You gonna hand over the proto-relic then?
Never heard anyone call it that before. But I'm a goblin of my word. So here. And so, as promised, your piece of the prize.
Piece? We want the whole thing, Shrimp!
Then you're gonna need to go around and gather up the other bits. Put it together yourself.
Right. So what you're saying is...
There's more trials.
More trials await.
Yep.
And that yours truly will be your guide. See you next time.
Well, I'll admit, I didn't expect to see a goblin in this game.
What an unexpected and exhilarating turn of events! An ancient treasure guarded by an army of cactuars and a goblin! Not to mention the mysterious giant of the sands and the Book of Kings! Increase in body temperature detected. I believe I'm rather excited. I've already picked up another signal from the proto-relic, or rather, the treasure of the sands. Head for modular reactor 2.
Say, how many of these mini reactors are there anyway?
Several. These modular Mako reactors were erected throughout the desert as a means of generating and supplying power to the gold saucer. To avoid accelerating the desertification of the region, the reactors are periodically cycled between active and dormant states.
Who would have thought all that glitz and glamour came at such a high cost?
Yeah.
In any case, the reactors have been ingeniously repurposed by the cactuars, and within these fortresses, they may secure their treasure. I honestly doubt Shimmer could produce anything half as resilient as this combination of sand and cactuar nectar.
Alright, so I am gonna get... Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna give this another try. I will cover the last several bits there. Yeah. Let's give it another go.
Get lost! How do you like this? Gotcha! Never! Oh, yeah! No way! You're going down! Get lost! How do you like this?
Wait, that was the... I actually got them all. I mean, I'm 40 points short from 3,000. Not because I took a couple of hits before, but that's cool. I should bet the whole match. I didn't get a perfect score. I think there might be something I have to do for a perfect score, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ugh. But yeah, after having several guys actually figuring out what to do, then you pretty much got it in the bag. Okay, before we do anything else, let's head over here real quick to get that photo shot while we're close by. All aboard. This way. Yeah, because that leads back to the prison yard itself. So don't tell me we're going to take a picture of garbage here. All the broken out vehicles here. I mean, despite all the machinery here, even though it is an empty landscape, there is something serenic about it. Alright, we'll take that back to Trim very soon. I was hoping to find the King Cactuar, not the King Cactuar, the King Tonberry today, but I guess that won't happen until we defeat the other fiends. Well, rather, I should say, until we get all the life springs. Well, one of the two, I honestly don't remember. That being said, let's go for the other life spring there.
Shall we have a wee shift, eh?
Sounds good to me. But yeah, what accent is Cave City speaking in? Scottish, Welsh, Irish? I don't know, because forgive me for my ignorance, but they almost all sound the same. I mean, there's a slight difference in the tone and all, but honestly, being the idiot I am, I can't tell the difference. Well, rather, it's just really hard for me to pinpoint what kind of dialect case it is. I know that sounds silly. The Rise of the Gold Saucer. The tale of the Gold Saucer began with a Shinra employee named Dio, who convinced the company to build a museum called the Reliquary. Reliquary. Yeah, that's it. The Reliquary. I can't pronounce that. Well, rather, it's just a bit of a tongue twister. Although it was still in the field, Dio was not to be deterred, and he set about founding the world's largest theme park, which he first conceived as a small-scale fairground. In the wake of the Corel Marco reactor explosion 4 years ago, plans were set in motion to revitalize the local economy. Hearing this, Dio decided to relocate his fairground to the region, eventually transforming it into a state-of-the-art entertainment complex. Now known as the Gold Saucer, it is powered by several modular reactors, which are responsible for the surrounding area's accelerated desertification. In light of this, the reactors are now run at a minimum output in an attempt to mitigate further damage to the environment. So Dio was actually a bit more considerate about everything. What a funk. Okay, so I want to at least find this last spring, so let's head for the tower here. So yeah, of course, thanks to them draining the marker from the planet, it has pretty much damaged the environment. However, Dio decided to run them out of a minimum output to prevent any further damage. I mean, sure, the guy likes to show off, but I think that is just pretty much a show he puts on to... Well, rather, I think he likes to show off his muscles. But in all honesty, I think he's very good... Hey, Alexander. I wonder where this one is. But as I was saying, I think he's pretty more considerate of the planet around him, even if his theme park does use up a lot of Marco.
You know, Cloud, just between you and me, I really like Alexander. I mean, who wouldn't? A giant robot! I sometimes contemplate doing something wicked, in the hopes I might get to see him up close. Suffice it to say, I await your next exciting discovery with bated breath.
Yeah, who wouldn't like a giant robot? But yeah, Alexander is definitely one of the cooler summonings in the Final Fantasy series. Alexander's Sanctuary Beta. I think in the next episode I'll give the Alexander fight a go. Not on hard mode, but I will attempt to do a hard mode version of the fights at a later date when I get more materia and it all geared up. So, circle X, circle, circle X, circle. Let's go. I think that was the last shrine. Yeah.
Well done. That concludes our thrilling analysis of the Corel Summon Crystals. I can't tell you how grateful I am for everything you've helped me learn about Alexander. Thank you. Though you have yet to obtain the requisite materia, as I recall, you'll first need to confront the Divine via the combat simulator.
Oh, don't worry, we will. Just hold on to your horses. Alright. To the tower. Also, if you do hear rustling in the background, sorry I did not speak about that earlier. It's just pretty much a garbage bag that I have that I pretty much store all my cans in. Because I do recycle. I do recycle.
Take the lead. It's my team this day. That it? This one's a short. Bingo! It's got him now. Brace yourself.
Oh. So I can pretty much steer. Ay, ay, caramba! Goodness, I just went. Yep. Ah!
You're lucky I'm here to clean up your mess.
It was hitting him non-stop, like bam, 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 and bam.
Now you pull yourself together.
And the Moogle's still fighting. What the heck?
How you like this? Ready to mess them up?
Jeez. Give the cat a break.
Bingo! You're gonna love this one.
So the Moogle pretty much attacks automatically, while Keith just
Quite a scrap.
Keith just pretty much launches musical notes from his megaphone while riding on top of it. I think I'm gonna have to swing across. It's decided to get a bit of use out of the zip lines. Alrighty. Two more fiends over there. I'm gonna go for the last tower because I bet you £5 that I have to search for the last life spring to find the region mega fiend. Well, whatever they're called.
Look.
Where is it? Where is my beloved treasure?
Sounds like he's still looking for the proto-relic.
We better find it first.
Yeah. So let's avoid the big guy for now. Not this way. Go this way. Guess we've got a lot of terrain we need to cross. Or rather, it's just a simple straight shot. Come on, you can do it. got an 8-wheel drive here. And of course we're stuck. So much for 8-wheel drive. You think the tower is just beyond here? And that's a yes. One more sandworms. It's almost like getting first strike.
Take it from here.
I'll fight tooth and claw for that. Come on! Here we go.
Whatever.
Ah,
Don't let me down.
My turn.
dude, are you joking?
Get lost. You need to chill. Just little hit. Breathe in.
I am hating these worms.
Little. You got me. How do you like this? Gonna pay, huh? Let's see. Did ya?
Nice.
All right.
Payback time. All together now. Take it back now.
It's not cloud out, thank goodness. Oh no, you don't.
You're gonna love this one. Showstopper. You ready to rub it in?
I already got a master it, so no need to worry about that. Give it a knuckle sandwich. That was ridiculous. Because both Cal and Keith swallowed up. You feel all worried, lonesome. Jeez. And I know I need to start doing the synergy attacks if I want to boost her friendship with Cloud. I'm forgetful, okay? Dun, 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 dun. So, where's that last spring? Oh, close by. Well, of course, a bit close by. Still got a bit of ways to go. But anyway, that's the last tower activated. We'll take care of the Moogle shop, and then we'll go to the spring itself. And of course we can't call the buggy up here. Although, what's back this way? Well, we can fast travel for it, so it's all good. I think that's where the next fiend is. will admit, we have cleared a lot of the desert area today. What's a barge doing out of the middle of the, Oh no, wait, that's... Actually... Was it? I don't know. It could have been a barge. But then again, I think it probably was a crane. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think it is? Stop kicking it away, Tifa. Sheesh. Little onion. Where's the last chest? Actually, I think those are flotation devices. So it may have been a barge, like... I don't know, maybe they... Because the recent desertification of the area... I think there may have been a lot of water here. But after they started draining the market from the area, well, maybe some other events led to the area being dry. And thus, yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just rambling. That's all I just do is ramble. We're going to have to do a bit of climbing here. Well, maybe that's just a different area. I'm honestly just seeing a lot of dead ends. Do I actually have to go back to the tower in order to... Something tells me I'm gonna have to. I'm not going all the way around, so let's just call the buggy that... I can't call it here? Yeah, stop lying to me. Alright, let's see if we have to go the long way around here. That'd be ridiculous. We can't call the buggy here at all. Yeah, it looks like I was going to have to go this way anyway. But it was a good thing I did backtrack so I got those chests. How is that wind current?
Let's go. Keep it up.
What's the mist potion?
Gotta be careful.
Get lost.
You're mine. That's it. Let's finish this. Now you're in for it. Not looking good. That'll do. Here we go.
Every enemy here is just doing its best, darn best, just to be of an annoyance.
Feeling good. No holding the slot. You're done. Like it.
More fish in the sand. Just ignore them. I think we need to go this way to go forward. That's the Moogle hut. Okay, we've got two ways we can go. We can go this way or back the other way. We got a fiend over here. Actually, this is just pretty much a roundabout. So... and up we go. I thought there was some climbing bricks over here, but guess not.
What?
I thought we were gonna go on the factory there, but I guess. Oh.
Dangerous fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution. Chimera variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. A strange amalgamation of species. The Chimera's addition to the animal kingdom coincides with the advent of Mako. This timing is likely no coincidence, as Mako energy's adverse effects on creatures is well documented. Fossils that have been excavated rather recently, however, those of an ancient ancestors of the body Chimera. Postulated that the fiend actually has prehistoric origins. Prominence aside, the beast is a proven threat to any living spirits ever.
Allow me.
The fire.
Take care while squaring off against this mysterious foe. Just know I'm cheering for you.
Don't have any fire abilities. Oh wait, yes I do.
You're dead.
Victory is all but guaranteed.
Gone now.
Ay, sheesh.
Get ready. Floppy. Shit, that's it.
Talk about attacking in synergy.
Let's try that again. Let's do this. Let's get this going.
Ay, caramba!
Feeling good.
You got this under control.
It's on now.
Hey, limit break.
You're out of luck.
One down.
This ends here.
I know
Not looking good. Let's battle.
This frost.
That'll do. Let's finish this.
Whew. Barely.
you managed to complete all the intel objectives.
That was crazy.
That was very impressive work, Cloud. Using the data from your battles, I've devised a new trial for the simulator.
Which I supervised.
I think you'll find it to be a most fascinating scenario, so please do give it a try.
I will give it a look. When we get a chance. My caramba. That was insane. And don't tell me we came all this way for just... I don't recognize this area. Oh, it's you again. I guess I didn't go in a roundabout way after all, because this decided to lead me this way. But maybe I could have came up this way in the first place through some other method. Honestly, I don't know anymore. I'm not going to question it, I'm just going to accept it, and let's continue moving forward. I better heal myself. Alright. Springs over this way somewhere. Up here. But first, let's have a look over here. And I gotta remember, there's that one little area with, on the cliff where we had, I think, a chest there. I have to go back in a bit to look for it. How long have we been? Jeez, almost 2 hours. And that has it, and that includes the my many attempts on Yuffie's trial. So man, that's all soon, guys. Oh! We actually have to go this way. Well, at least we know where to come back to. I will go to the Moogle house in a moment. Right now I just want to see if that life spring is needed to find the fiend. Because if not, then we'll just have to go after the rest of those other fiends in the next episode. By the way, I know I'm bringing this up late, but speaking of Dio, as I mentioned before, I thought he was going to go all Hildebrand on the guy, and by that I mean just going up, launching that rune at supersonic speed. Because, honestly, that is pretty much Hildebrand and the rest of the Mandeville family in a nutshell. Just complete and utter wackiness that absolutely breaks the laws of physics altogether.
Cloud. Good news. I believe I've ascertained the whereabouts of your royal
Oh.
the Tonberry King. Johnny wasn't that far off. Let's not keep your entrepreneurial friend waiting, lest he wither in the heat.
So where is this thing? Oh, near the proto relic. Okay. Well, before we do head that way, let's do the Moogle house real quick, and then we'll go after that chest that I saw on the cliffside. I'm honestly doing everything I can to stay awake.
Want to see what the Moogles are up to, Kupo?
So you stop speaking in that language, please, Tifa, Kupo. Oh, dang it, now I'm doing it. I think I've been watching too much Jon Stewart.
Would you mind rounding up all the Mooglets for me?
Wonder what's that? It's all about. Flip the switch to create a wall ruin. Ooh. Banana peels and bombs. Terrific combo. I'll stop being such a mischief maker. Get in there. Ah. Oh, that was close. Got two more to get. Stop at the star shower. One more. Oh, that was close. Come on, pal. Nice.
Thanks so much, Kupo!
I'll be honest, I'm just so used to seeing the Moogles on 14, just a lot more smaller and don't have the buck teeth.
You're such a great help, Kupo! As a reward, I'll tell you the story of how Mog and Mag fell in love. It's so romantic! Even after Mog was fully grown, he still struggled to fly, but he never gave up. He kept on practicing, undeterred. Eventually, Mag noticed how hard he was working and decided she would do everything in her power to support him. As time passed, the two became closer and closer until one day... I'll leave the rest to your imagination.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same story from the original minigame at the Gold Saucer.
Over here!
Oh, forgot to check the store.
Kupo! Please shop to your heart's content, Kupo!
But if I'm being honest, I think the... What the heck? A device capable of detecting subterranean tremors. Okay. A vibrodetector.
Did you find anything you like, Kupo?
I think we may have found something useful for later on. Yeah. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, now I forget. No, I remember. The Moogle designs that I actually like the most out of the whole Final Fantasy series will have to be from Final Fantasy 12. I don't know why, but the design for those Moogles there were just so adorable. See you soon, big guy. But yeah, I think I like the design of the Moogles from Final Fantasy 12. It's just something about them. It's just, I don't know. It's just made me think just how so adorable they are. Yeah, I got everything else. Oh wait, is this the area we have to go down, actually? So I think it might be. Yeah, it is. There's everything here. Okay, let's get the truck. Sorry, the buggy. Ugh. And honestly, guys, I will admit that every time I hear the name Dio, it makes me think of a certain anime that involves men in very weird and strange poses. Oh my goodness. Just complete wackiness. Ugh. But still, judging... JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was quite good.
My sensors indicate
Oh, there's another one. Another fiend here.
the presence of a unique life form. Rare landworm variant identified.
Ah, landworm.
Guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down nutrients. Referred to as
Without getting swallowed. Oh, goodness me, that's going to be difficult.
Don't overdo it.
Your ingredients, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and as I imagine it, a corresponding living death. To protect these travelers, we must
Ah. I think I need to use that ninjutsu of theirs that basically that substitution jutsu of hers.
rare landworm
I can't speak
variant
tonight.
Commencing. Rare landworm variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Their eyes have
Best do it right. Don't overdo it.
Their digestive system has also deteriorated.
You ain't thinking
Their long is to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the undertakers of the desert, these beasts subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and, as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm related deaths.
Yeah, what's coming to you?
To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick. Come on!
And one to grow on. Get lost! Stop now! You're going down!
Strength knows no bounds!
Here I go! Stop now! Pepper, help me out!
Come on! Keep it up!
That's where I want ya!
Oh, that took me several attempts to beat.
Didn't you? Way to go!
And that was mainly stupidity on my part.
Cloud, I've analyzed the data from your latest bout and graded your performance. You've earned a 10 out of 10.
Cloud, apologies. Mai is speaking out of turn. Pay her no mind.
You get a 3 out of 10.
What? Those sound like questionable metrics. Never mind. We'll discuss this later. Cloud, I've come up with a new combat trial for you. Why not give it a go?
Sure, Chadley. Oh man, I deviated off course. No wonder I ran into the sandworm. It's something I need to edit out. So it's the ruins here that have Thornberry. Oh yeah, Yuffie. Yeah, she already has steel on.
Cloud, it appears that you've arrived at the lair of the Tonberry King. That crown belongs on a far statelier head than his, namely yours. I'd say it's high time we divest him of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys ready? Let's see how we do.
Let's do this. Your
Pro treatment. So we pretty much got slow inflicted on us.
I got your number.
No weaknesses. Inflicting up damage when it misses, when the attack misses will pressure it. When pressure, it will drop its pristine crown, leaving the armor vulnerable to be stolen.
Wow, what a fight!
Keep it together.
You mind?
Just up now, with the power of his providence.
Gonna make me do everything?
I think I can revive.
Still up for it?
Oh no, I can still revive her.
Think again. You got that one, did ya?
Rank ball.
I'm coming.
Yeah, that thing is typical.
Oh no! What do I do?
Oh dear.
You know, hey, just take off.
You're lucky I... Tell me, which way is it?
Jeez, those knife attacks are just dangerous. This is gonna be a fun time. No, it's not. Oh boy. Let's give that another go. I mean, I had it good the first time. I was dodging its knives. So I'm not sure where I went wrong.
No need to go easy, right?
First, Tonberry King detected. Commencing guidance protocol. Times now long past. This continent was home to the kingdom of the Tonberry. A realm once bright and promised. But it would not last. Humans came and brought with them death and destruction. Many Tonberries perished in the war to revenge himself upon those who raised his kingdom. Tonberry King swore upon his life to hunt their descendants. Please bear in mind that this is all based on fables and folklore.
I'm sure it is.
And apocryphal. But this much is for certain.
Oh,
Anyone feel like heavy is the head and wears the crown.
I'm your one
But I'd say your neck is more than up to the task. Analyzing biological data.
You tried, my precious.
dang it!
You did.
I need to keep my eyes open for when it summons some additional enemies. We're gonna get that crown from you, whether you like it or not.
Your funeral.
Confirmed. Tonberry King detected. Commencing guidance protocol. Times now long past. This continent was home to the kingdom of the Tonberry. A realm once bright and promised. But it would not last.
All right.
Humans came and brought with them death and destruction. Many Tonberries perished in the war.
You're in good hands
Himself upon
now.
those who raised his kingdom.
Oh, we were lucky.
Tonberry King swore upon his life to hunt their descendants. Please bear in mind that this is all based on fables and folklore. As the accounts
Best do it
were
right.
ancient and apocryphal, who can say? Now this much is for certain. That hat of his makes anyone feel like royalty. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. But I'd say your neck is more than up to the task.
We must-
I know you can do this.
Yeah, I just can't. Oh no, I haven't.
Too bad.
Stop dodging the wasp pants. I'm not going to be hit by that again. Stop calling me friends. I don't like that doom and gloom. Get away from me.
It's on now. So long.
Too far away.
That's it. Sloppy.
Someone! Anyone! We need help!
Hold on. I was doing so well.
By the skin of your teeth! Break a leg!
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop.
Now, of all the times. Enough.
Please tell me I can still revive him.
No sleeping on the job.
Stop falling for your friends.
Brace yourself.
Wow! I almost feel sorry for them.
That's it.
Oh no! What do I do?
Something, Nina! Balls are out now! You're okay, just take it off! Come on. This one's a showstopper! You're gonna love this one!
Just take a deep breath. You can do it.
Oh jeez, I better heal up too. Didn't even realize.
Oh, right!
Oh, Yuppie. Steal that. Steal Christine Crown.
That's can't be happening!
Oh dear.
Will you pull yourself together?
Yeah, I already scanned it. Oh dear.
Taking over.
Nice. Oh.
You did it, Cloud! I now dub thee the new king of the Tonberries.
By analyzing the king's biometrics, we can better understand Tonberry's social structures. Our research proceeds apace. Thank you, Cloud.
You're welcome.
Another crown snatched by the incomparable Yuffie. Let's hurry up and get this to Johnny.
Sounds like a good idea. Just let me check something real quick. We needed a mod crown for something. Well, we can craft all this first. Yeah, we need more exotic B-sides. Need more B-sides. Unless we're going through all this now. That's good. This stuff we can't even touch yet. Okay, so that's pretty much everything up to date so far. So, nothing that needed the mod crown. Anyway, let's go find Johnny. We've been recording for quite a while now. We'll hand this in and then we'll call it an episode.
You took down the Tonberry King for us? Thanks, bro! On behalf of all Johnnies. So, where's the crown?
Here's the pristine crown.
Whoa! Get a load of the shine on that, baby! It is positively legendary!
And we went through positively legendary trouble to get it for you.
Don't worry. The fruits of your labor are gonna be on full display. Man, I can't wait to see the look on my face when I see this! I'm gonna take this baby back to the hotel. Be sure to swing by when you have the chance. I'm sure one of me will have something real nice waiting for you.
Okay, so that's actually everything. So let's go forth back to the original Johnny. Johnny Zero. I don't know why I said that. And I can't fast travel to it. Well, glad to be done with this side quest.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback.
Do you know what time that tour guide?
You got a map of town?
We have done quite a lot today. A lot of the stuff I'm gonna have to cut and edit it out, but a lot of progress. A lot of progress. A few things we need to clear up back in the desert, but other than that, once we're done there, we'll finish off the other stuff, such as Queen's Blood, Gold Saucer, and all that jazz. After that, we'll move on to the main story. But I do apologize for how long this one's been, guys.
They say this area has... Where am I?
Oh boy,
What a charming...
the smell alone's got my mouth watering. Floorboards are set. These nails for some rafters.
Ah, wrong way.
Man, I could make the stomach.
Nature seems poised to reclaim it at
Johnny. Johnny.
Better take careful up there. Stupid boy. Good news, bro. All of me made it back in one piece. And it sounds like I really put you through the ringer. Sorry about that.
No biggie. So, what now? Want me to poof him?
What? No, not yet. We're in the middle of renovating, and I'm gonna need all my hands on deck to finish. At the end of the day, I want to be able to say I remodeled this place all by myself. Right, Johnnies? Yeah, bro. So yeah, me and me's are set on seeing this through the end. But once we're finished, it's gonna be the finest hotel in the whole world. Just you wait.
So let's see how just fine it is.
Welcome to Johnny Seaside Inn Remake!
Wow.
Okay, that is brilliant. Positively brilliant. But is that the cutout of Rufus Shinrai had? Wait. Wait, what?
So, what do you think, bro?
I'm impressed.
Very impressed.
You guys, none of this would have been possible.
You're absolutely right. You couldn't have done any of this without my incredible ninjutsu.
Couldn't have done it without the J Squad either. Don't go getting all sentimental. We were just doing what you would have done. You said it. We all want what's best for this place. It's our home. And none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for you, Johnny Prime. Truly, you are the realest bro. Well, I'm just happy to know that whatever trials await, we'll face them together. Yeah, about that. Now that all the renovations are complete, I think it's time that we peace out. What? Don't worry, you got this, Johnny. Johnny? You don't need us anymore, Johnny. You've got you.
Oh, man.
Johnny, us!
So they proved themselves.
You know, I couldn't stand listening to them bicker. And now, I already miss the sound of our melodious voice. I lost a part of myself today.
You gonna let that stop you?
Huh?
You've got a hotel to run.
Yeah.
That's true. I remodeled this place with my own 14 hands. I owe it to me and myself to see that our hard work doesn't go to waste. Oh yeah! I'm gonna be 7 Johnnies in one!
I think one of you's more than enough.
Oh, that means a lot coming from you, bro.
And they...
Almost forgot. I set up a little space to show off your collection. I'd love to showcase any rare or interesting artifacts you happen to come across. And rest assured, you'll be handsomely rewarded for them. I've got my heart set on becoming the best in the business.
Oh, and so there's now a fast travel point.
We'll attract guests from far and wide with luxurious lodgings and unbeatable hospitality. But you'll always have a room with your name on it, my bro. Because when you're here, you're Johnny.
Sounds good. Johnny's Treasure Trove. Johnny's is amassing a collection of rare curios from all around the world to elevate his seaside inn into a 7-star institution. Win minigames and complete various objectives around the world to obtain collector items and automatically donate them to your best bro. Press L2 to view your current treasure trove as well as hints on how to find more collector items. Okay. Ah, so I'm going to donate 10 items now. Okay, it says here donate 19 out of 20. Johnny's secret treasure chest. I think I'm going to have to donate all of them to get it. So let's have a quick look before we end off here. This man.
This place is looking good. I actually want to stay here now.
Okay, so it has different hints here. And the cutout of Rufus Shinra.
I don't know much about art or whatever, but this is really nice.
Oh yeah, the frog. So everything here we got to collect and bring back here. I guess we're gonna have to dedicate a lot of episodes to try and get that done. And I think these are some of Tifa's gloves from the previous games. Actually, I'm pretty sure those are Tifa's gloves from the previous game. Because I'm pretty sure we saw Yuki's as well.
Oh, this guy's got an impressive collection.
Yeah, because we got... Yeah, Yuki's stuff. Including the Cactar one. We got Aristomps. That's cool. That's very, very, very cool.
Collection isn't actually his. It's all his friend's stuff.
Oh yeah, all Cloud stuff. By the way, where's Barrett? Oh, there they are. That is actually very amazing. Yes, please, I want to rest here. So, I will still be trying to get all the collector's items for this place as we continue for the game, but I will be showing off a whole episode, the rest of the episodes for the end game, just trying to collect everything.
Looking good. I actually want to stay here now.
Although I probably won't get everything in one go, but we'll see what happens. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode, people. I'm sorry this one's been a long one, but I'm just going to put it down. So next episode we'll continue back out into the desert area, and then we'll move back onto the cold saucer to do some other stuff there. I'm glad we got this quest done, and I will admit, Johnny really cleaned up nice. Especially if he did have hands on multiple cells. So that's going to do it for me, people. I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And show your support for the channel. I very much appreciate that. I definitely need to finish this thing because I'm getting tired. So, yeah, that's going to leave it at that. Thank you all again. And I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Take care of yourselves and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care. And have a good time.